I think this is a fantastic time to become an optometrist because people are starting to now see how optometrists can play a pivotal role in looking after patients' eyes. Certainly when I qualified some 20 years ago, when I went out into working life, it was pretty much a very traditional route that I could take, either one of academia or work in practice. There wasn't much else there. And certainly I had to work very hard to explore new avenues. Whereas now there's a plethora of different opportunities for optometrists to go into, from working in practice into working in many more environments in hospitals, for example, also working in different environments in shared care. We can do so many things for people now that we couldn't do in the past. This clearly creates a bigger niche for eye care professionals because the small number of ophthalmologists that we have working in hospital environments can't cope with everything that is going to be thrown at them as far as eyes go. There's a great opportunity for us to serve the British public as optometrists to in fact work with other groups to start providing shared care services in a patient-centric way. So I think with these enhanced services, we're really at a tipping point where we can really start to add value as optometrists who by and large I think are underutilized. There's so many things around technology that are changing, and I think in principle they need to be embraced. I think people quite often get threatened by technology rather than thinking, how can we make it work better for the patient? And if at the end of the day it provides a better service for the patient, which also potentially gives the clinician the opportunity to spend more time being a clinician with that patient rather than a technician, then I think it's a much better thing to do. If we go back into the old days, you know, when I first qualified, we were just transitioning from manually doing perimetry to doing automated perimetry. Now, you know, if optometrists were still spending time manually doing perimetry, they wouldn't be spending anywhere near enough time working with their patients and helping them understand what all of these tests, etc. meant. Early on in someone's career, I would encourage them to try to get an insight into as many different possible avenues that they could go down as they can. And that doesn't necessarily always mean working in those environments, certainly talking to people and making those networks. And I think that's one thing I would encourage younger optometrists to do, is to go and talk to people that work in different environments and starting to find out whether there's something that they feel would engage with them. Because I think from a personal experience that the thing that probably drove me more than anything else is, did I enjoy doing it or not? And determining what's going to be fun for you and going to get you out of bed and being able to help you work every morning and feel like you're making a difference is probably the best way to be successful in your career. So I think there is really a great opportunity that's opening up for young optometrists, which I think they should try and grasp with both hands.